I figured I would go ahead and do a, I guess, review video on these pipes that I put on my 2006 F150 with the 5.4 liter Triton V8. So these are slip-ons basically. You cut off the front portion of the exhaust right after the Y pipe, which I'll walk around and show you guys now. Now, they send you a big long pipe, this one right here, and you have to cut it based on what cab model you have. So if you have the extended cab or the Super Crew cab or the whatever it might be, it breaks that down in the description, and it is accurate. And you can get an accurate cut and it will fit your truck perfectly. If I'm not mistaken, there's a clamp that's originally there from the factory that helps you just loosen up and slip off the exhaust, and then you slip this guy on. It runs into the main muffler chamber, which really isn't that big, and these guys have some nice clamps that they included. I've been driving around for probably about 8 to 9 months with this new setup on the truck. It splits out into a dual, goes over the axle. You guys can see it follows up over the axle nicely. They did a good job on the bends, and it utilizes your factory mounts. So when it comes to the exhaust hangers, you can actually just take what they set you up with and work it in there. The exhaust tips are pretty nice. They have a nice, good looking chrome finish on them. Granted, I just got done driving through a bunch of, about 5 miles worth of muddy roads. So the pipes are a little dirty, but nonetheless, I thought this would be a great and short, simple video that I could just tell people that these are, it's a good exhaust system. It's WWP Worldwide Performance, if I'm not mistaken, is the group that's making these. And they're assembling them in a shop based out of Houston, Texas, if I'm not mistaken. And they seem to be selling them off of eBay left and right, but there's a fair amount of reviews. And I want to say they also sell on Amazon also. But Worldwide Performance, WWP, I'm pretty sure that's the company brand. I'll post a link down in the description below if you guys are interested in checking out one of these exhausts for your truck. I have to admit, it is of good quality, and you can choose to tack weld it, and I did that on a couple of spots just to be safe. But I like the fact that it utilizes those factory mounts. And I think this one, because the factory exhaust doesn't even have, it's not naturally originally it's not a dual exhaust system. It's a single exhaust exiting on the passenger side. So what they do is they provide you this little bracket, and you're able to, I guess this rubber grommet, and you're able to utilize one of the bolts that already exists in the frame, and then you simply undo it, pop this guy into place, and yeah, it's pretty simple, very straightforward, lots of common sense. And I was able to put this exhaust on within just a few hours of dilly-dallying around the garage and coming out here and climbing underneath it. So but it sounds good. Let me put it down and let you hear some exhaust clips. I would say that it's tasteful and it's not too loud. It gives a little bit of a rumble. Pretty sure this will fit. You can they're making exhaust, custom fab exhaust for a lot of different vehicles, but they'll have it listed in the description. I want to say 2004 to 2008 is the model range. My final thoughts, overall, I think it's a great value exhaust system. If you don't have the money to be spending $800, $1,200 on a custom exhaust, or something even fancier than that. I mean, there's been plenty of exhaust systems that'll rack up a high-end dollar price for sure. But This is a great inexpensive option. It's only, I think I spent somewhere around 250 bucks for the dual exhaust, and the single exhaust, literally the exact same size muffler and piping. You know, I think it's a 3-inch exhaust, so you go from that 2.75 exhaust pipe to a 3-inch exhaust pipe, and I like it. I don't know if you can hear it. I'll turn off my AC, turn it down to the lowest setting, but it's just a nice little rumble, not too loud in my opinion. I think it's well within range to where you're not going to bother anybody. This isn't going to irritate your neighbors too much, except for in those cold mornings. You know, you start it up when it's cold, and it has a nice little warm-up sound to it. It sounds really good. But Worldwide Performance, check it out. They have their ads, like I said. Amazon and eBay is primarily where I've seen them selling their exhaust systems out of. But it's a great value item. I think it's a great option. Like I said, a dual exhaust system for an old truck, you know, that can cost a fair amount of money. And have something that fits so nicely, that has the hangers and the adapters and the brackets and the grommet, all that stuff comes into play. And this is it's a true stainless steel exhaust as well. It's all made with that SS409 piping, so it's I mean, it seems to be of good quality. It's, you know, got good gauge to it. The thickness of the metal is nice, and like I said, you know, you slap it together one piece at a time, and it slips on, slips together, and it's a good fitting exhaust system. So I'm really pleased with it. I've taken it down some bumpy roads. So far, I haven't really noticed it getting loose on me, but I'm going to keep an eye on it and see how that progresses. But I did do a couple of tack welds in a couple spots where I thought it, you know, would be a good spot to make sure just to hold the clamps into place. And if I need to take them off, I can just take a little Dremel and cut through those tack welds. But I'll leave it at that, guys. I'll quit rambling and yapping away. Thanks for watching the video. If it helped you in some way, please feel free to comment or give us a like, thumbs up, whatever it might be. I hope you're having a great day, great week, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.